Hello, this is Mike from FairRepair again, and today we have again a nice convertible, this time a Lenovo Yoga. Lenovo Yoga model 730-15 IWL. So this device came in with does not turn on. There are clear indications someone worked on it before, or at least opened it before. So, and I didn't open it. Personally, I didn't open it before, but yeah, already somehow suspicious. However, I did not anything with this device, so let's plug the charger. I have connected it to the benchtop PSU. No, it's the other side. 1 second. Power. And it has some kind of consumption. 60 milliamps, which sounds about right. Let's press the power button. Where is it? Here. Oh, what is that? Something is wrong with the power button. It's like there's nothing there on the other side. No resistance. Okay. Very weird. It seems we have to open it immediately. Let's do it. So, can we open it easily? Yeah. Okay. Screws are missing. So where is the power button? Here on this side. Yeah, and here's nothing. We have to remove the board for this. Okay, let's remove the board. Oh, what happened here? Someone messed around. This connector is from the keyboard. Is it broken? Yeah, partially. Okay, let's put it aside. We'll fix this later. First we have to remove the main board. Here is still the original Lenovo sticker on this SSD. Nice. But here, this is all messed up here. This too. What did they do with this device? Come on. Okay, let's do some sanity checks before we waste our time with this one. Let's check the coils. What do we have here? Ground. What is this? 75. Memory. This is memory. What do we have here? Probably related to the GPU. 8.8. 6.7. 6.7. So is the CPU here? Or GPU? .6. So we have two different power rates here. The controller might tell NCP 81218D. GPU controller or not? What is this? 25. GPU memory? Maybe. I have no idea. So what do we have here? 3.7, and here 108. I did not spot the PCH so far, so this could be actually the CPU. And here's a GPU. But why do we have maybe a secondary core? I don't know. Let's proceed. 63 here. This does not sound about right. 22 here. Something is very wrong with this device. 23 here. Continuity between these coils? No. Okay. This looks all shorted. This is bad. This is for charging. Open line. Open line, okay. Fuse blown maybe. No. Fuse is intact. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't look good so far. We probably have shorted power rails here. Basic power rails like 5 volts and 3.3 volts. Was the motherboard removed before? At least the heatsink was removed before. And the board was removed too. Okay. Someone removed the board and was not able to fix it. And also left us here with this mess. This is somehow sad, because the previous owner was friendly, and it was very important for him to that I delete his data and something like that, but it was not stated at all that we have the issues with the connectors here. And also with the power button. I can bet this is mechanical damage. So the Wi-Fi card is not even connected anymore. Display connector looks still good. Is here even memory underneath? Yeah, 8 GB. This might be from factory. Okay. Yeah, we have a bit work. Once again. This is the only connector which was not damaged. The only FPC connector which was not damaged. Okay, let's remove the screws from the motherboard. So either it was sold to me like that by with purpose, or the one really was not able to realize what he did before. I don't know what is better, actually. But this is sad enough what we are dealing, what I have to almost daily to deal with. Don't know. Power button is here. And here is simply nothing anymore. It's gone. Can't see it. Here. It's completely missing. The button. Completely missing. So let's inspect further whether it is even worth to continue here. So unfortunately I did not find schematics which fit exactly for this device, but something weird happened. Let me show you. I think the board was somehow on all the time. Let me check here again. Here, kilo ohms now. Huh? Same here. Kilo ohms. And here we have 57 ohms, and I strongly assume from similar schematics that this is 1.05 V always voltage for the PCH, and the value would be absolutely fine. So everything is fine from nowhere. Let me remove the heatsink. Seriously, I want to look. I want to see how it looks underneath. I don't like the screws. Careful. Oh, the screws are tightened as hell. What can we do? Other tip. Let's try this one. But I have the feeling it won't help. No, this one won't work. This one. Why is it supposed to be so tight? Why? Don't get that. Now I have to struggle to get the heatsink out here. Can't believe. Okay, let's try again. 1, 2. This one here. You see, I insert some pressure from the other side, so I don't have to bend the board from my pressure from the front. Yeah, this is important, because if you bend the board too much, you will break the solder bolts. You will crack the solder bolts underneath the BGAs, and then you have a dead board. Simply. You have simply a dead board which can't be fixed anymore. So be careful when removing a heatsink. So now it's loose enough, so we can remove the screws easily. I have the feeling this board could actually work. We have to remove the fans. I hope we didn't assembled it for nothing. However, I'm pretty interested how it looks underneath. Carefully. Now. Okay. So this is how it actually looks like. So my confusion had a reason. The CPU is indeed here and not here. And here's the GPU with the memory chips. Okay. So some sanity checks for myself. .3. So this is VCC GFX, VCC Core, and here we have VCC System Agent 25, which is absolutely fine. Here, mega ohms, no. Mega ohms? No, no way. 7.4. This is GPU core. VGA core 6.1, a small graphics card. GTX 1050, if I remember correct. On here we have the VRAM, the memory for the graphics, around 100 ohms, which is perfectly fine. So actually, I don't notice something obvious wrong with the power rails. The only obvious thing is the missing power button here. Can I show in the camera? Here. Here, the power button is missing. So we do the following. We'll short the power button and see whether something is coming on. Okay? So, power. So 18 millivolts, yes. Let's check some voltages. Pretty sure we have something working right now. Ground, so what do we have? What is going on here? Wrong setting. So we do have 1.05. We do have 3.4 and we do have 5 volts here. Memory? No, nothing else. Okay, so let's flip the board carefully, like that, and check voltages here. So here we have nothing, and here we have 3.3. Here we have 3.3 and here we have nothing, and I strongly assume here we have ground. 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 So we just have to short them together. I'll try this now. Yeah. Let me try this. And it is turning on with 1 amp. 2 amps. Okay, let's shut down the system. So we have just a case of a missing power switch. Actually, at least it seems like right now. Good. Where can we find a switch like that? Yeah, let me check my donor boards. 1 second. Okay, my friends, found one. Let's go under the microscope. Good, let's prepare the switch here, just a bit, so we have it a bit easier to remove it. Good. So let's try to carefully lift the button, maybe here. Whoop, okay. Did it work? Seems it did work, okay. Good. So let's grab the other board. Clean the pads here. Good. So how can we do that? Like that maybe? Yeah. One side. Second side. Yeah. Okay. Looks good enough, in my opinion. Let's clean it a bit. Yeah, the foil got a bit heat, but this is no issue. The black tape got a bit of heat, but this is no issue. Important is that the button is working. So physically it feels good. Now let's check whether it acts as it is supposed. So here we have ground once again. And here we have the power switch line, and when I press a button, let me press it with the tweezer. When I press a button, then it goes to 0. Alright? And back to open line. 0, open line. So this is how it is supposed to be. Perfect. Perfect. Good. So let's check one more time with power. 60 millivolts, pressing the button, and it is turning on. 800 milliamps and even more. Let's unplug the power. And now we'll look what we can do with these connectors here. We have 1, 2, 3 broken connectors we have to fix. Otherwise, some of the peripherals won't work, probably. So yeah, this will be another job. Yeah. Let me try to find something suitable. But before we make sure it actually does the post and the power on self-test and shows picture. So let us put the heatsink back. No power, please. So how was it? Just for testing purpose, without fresh thermal paste. We'll repaste it later. Okay. So and now let's try to get some sort of picture out of this device. Like that? Okay. Good. Power. Pressing the button. Power's on. Display reacts, and we have already the Lenovo logo, which is wonderful. So yeah, we will proceed like explained before and take a look to these connectors here. Okay, for the one with 4 pins, this one here, I think I found the correct connector, and I tried to extract the black thingy. Maybe it will work. Let's check whether we find a way to remove it. Not sure whether it will be so easy. With a second tweezer maybe. Yeah. 1 and 3. Yeah, this worked. Okay. So and now this is a good thing when you have Dana boards. Looks weird right now, but let's try. So already done? Yeah, looks like. Huh? Looks like. Looks good. Okay, so this was number 1. Now number 2. The one with the 6 pins. Maybe we have the same luck again. So it seems for this connector we are out of luck, so we'll simply replace the whole connector. Let's see whether we can make it possible. So here we can solder a new connector now. And here is the connector I want to use. So, question is, how can we remove it without destroying it? Any idea? Me too. No idea. With preheater, I guess. Let's tin the pads with solder, with low melt solder. One. Two. Yeah. So and now with hot air, maybe from the bottom. Let's try. Let's try the Surreal style. Maybe it will work. Maybe not. Like that maybe. Huh? So, okay. So, okay. Oh, we need some temperature, and then from the bottom, yeah. Let's try. works. It works. I can't believe. So, okay. It fits. No? It fits, which is very good. Very, very good. So then we try to solder it now. Like that. I'll remove the bridges soon. 1 second. Let's try to make a proper job first. Okay, so this is done. So now we'll remove the bridges. Okay, let me help a bit with solder wick. So why I cannot get rid of the bridges? Normally I don't need to use solder wick at all, but this time I have a hard time here actually. So, this is good, this is good, this is good, but here we have still a bridge. Still. Huh? Here we have still a bridge. Let's try to remove it again. No. Good. Okay. Yeah. Good. Good. Once again. Yeah. Good. Okay. Now I try to make a few good joints. Carefully, because I don't want to mess up again. Yeah, 1, 2. Good. So I think I made a few good solder joints. Now let's clean this mess here, because I want to get rid of this job finally. Now what do you think? Good enough? I think so. Looks good. Works. Nothing is melted. Also this one works. And for the middle one, I still hope it will be enough to plug the original back. So now all connectors are repaired. This one, and this one. All are working as expected, open, close, no problem. Okay, so I'll repaste this one now, and then the final moment whether all peripherals are working, and then we are done with this repair. Finally. The first time I have to replace a power switch on a laptop. I never had something like that before. Really weird case, and this also really, this was not nice. So let's start then. Where is my screwdriver? Here. Let's remove the fans again. We just have to pay attention to not assert too much pressure, because many boards are bricked while repasting. Only repasting the BGAs, so CPU and GPU, just because of the physical pressure which was done by removing the heatsink, for example. You know, pressure without counter. Unscrewing without counter can be a really big issue, a really big problem. And easily result in a dead board, which is also a no-fix. Instantly. Because you crack either, you will crack either the whole BGA, or at least the solder bolts underneath the BGAs. So pay attention, be very careful when repasting your laptop. looks like a small joke. These two VRAM chips get a really big pad, and these two on the top only the small pads. I just say planned obsolescence, nothing more. Good. There is nothing more to tell. So what do we have repaired? The keyboard connector. We have repaired the connector for the touchpad. This one, and also I think this is for keyboard backlight. This wire color is typical for keyboard backlight, so I guess it is a backlight. And it also connects to the keyboard. So this was not our concern. Speaker. Good. So I would say let's plug the battery back. And hopefully nothing will burn. Let's see. Nothing burned. Let's see whether we can power it on. Okay, reacts to the power button. Wonderful. We have display. And now what happened? What happened with my display? I think it is not inserted properly. 1 second. Let's remove the battery again. I have the feeling something is wrong here. Let's remove the Wi-Fi card. So yeah, I think it is not connected properly. Huh? Once again? No. Maybe. This was weird. But nothing to worry, I'm still here. Yeah? So once again, let's see where will we get picture. It can power on, and we have Lenovo logo, and this time we do not use the picture anymore, which is wonderful. So keyboard backlight is working. Did you see that? Oh, it is off. The battery could be empty. The battery could be empty. This time it has powered off. This is the wrong side. Once again. So, from benchtop PSU. So, charges the battery with 200 milliamps, which is a bit less. But oh, now 1 amps, okay. Battery is now getting charged with 1 amps. Let's power it on again. Orange light. But it is powering on. So our main concern is the keyboard backlight, and the trackpad, which is obviously working. Mousepad is working. So, keyboard backlight, no idea. Here, function key, and it is working. Can you see that? Function key, and off, and on, maximum, off. Okay, so keyboard backlight is also working. And it has a nice touch display, which is so cool. This is cool. So, keyboard. Cool, is working. Yes. Yes, works. Wonderful. Case closed. So here, this was basically a case of previous owner induced mechanical damage with the power button, with the connectors here, and yeah, it was pretty simple job without really have to diagnose anything. However, I hope it was interesting for you again, and if you like my videos, I'm happy about a comment or a like or even a subscription. Otherwise, as always, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!